from New York City, it's Wendy Williams. Today, Siggy Flicker, Don Lemon, and Jane Velez Mitchell join Wendy to tackle today's hottest stories on our Hot Talk panel. Plus, it's Flashback Friday. We're looking back at our favorite moments from the show. And all the latest juicy hot topics.
Up next, everybody, hang on tight. It's going to be a bumpy ride with our Hot Talk panel, breaking down the hottest stories of the week. Keep it here. Everybody, we're going to be discussing the hottest topics of the week in the latest edition of Hot Talk. Joining me are people who've been here before. HLN host and author of the best-selling book, Exposed, The Secret Life of Jodi Arias. Welcome our friend, Jane Velez Mitchell. Thank you. Also, our relationship expert friend and contributing editor at Marie Claire magazine. Say hello to Siggy Flicker. Of course, the anchor of CNN Newsroom. Give it up for our friend Don Lemon.
Thank you.
Okay, gang, here we go. This divorce rumor with Chloe and Lamar, swirling. I've encouraged through the TV that she get the divorce. He's battling addiction. It's alleged crack, and goodness only knows what else is going on. Earlier this week in Hot Topics, I said that if I was Chloe, you know, because I've been through a place of addiction, 10 years and a little change, you know, with crack and coke and all kinds of stuff. I could not, addiction is a deal breaker in my marriage. It is a deal breaker. I'm not putting up with that, particularly if I was 29 with no kids and the one doing the drugs is a multimillionaire, because the more money you have, the easier it is to run and sneak and hide. Chloe doesn't need this in her life. No. Go, Don.
Oh, are you starting with me?
Yes.
Wendy, I love you, but I have to disagree. Because I think
nobody disagrees
it's
with
for
Wendy.
Marriage is for better or for worse. And especially young people think you can get into a relationship and then all of a sudden get out. You married that person for better or for worse. I understand. If it was two people in the relationship who were addicted, I would say yes. But she should cling to him right now. You want the person who loves you the most to be with you and support you, and then reach a point.
Wait a second, but I agree with you. With all due respect, you are 100% wrong. In a relationship, in a relationship, when you have an addiction, you should stick with that person. But it takes two to tango.
Absolutely.
Chloe can't be doing all the work while Lamar hangs out with his alleged addiction with his Brillo pad. It ain't happening. It's not happening.
Anybody hypothetically to say dump him, but when you're in love, and she says she is in love, love means you are going to try to make it work. And the thing is, then you become an enabler. You start rationalizing, minimizing, justifying, making excuses for this person. And you know what you do? You accelerate the addiction and make it worse.
She can't make excuses for him. She has to put her foot down.
Chloe cannot be cooking and cleaning and doing all the work.
Here's the thing.
Chloe is not cooking and cleaning and doing any work.
Here's the thing. Love with a spouse is not unconditional. Love with your children is. There are conditions to my love for my spouse. You will not be getting high on my watch. I don't have time for that.
It'll reach a point where she can get to that. But initially,
I'm not waiting for you to reach the point. And furthermore, she was less than smart for marrying him after only knowing him for a month. Because if you knew your man better, you would know he was getting high. Allegedly.
This could be a big publicity stunt. In fact, I've heard that there are new wedding vows in Hollywood, in rehab or in health, for richer or for prenup, till cancellation do us part.
Okay, let's move on. Now, according to a new poll on TieTheKnot.com, a lot of modern couples are splitting the cost of the engagement ring. Some say going Dutch makes financial sense, while others say it's chivalry at the end and the man should buy the ring. Remember, a wedding ring was given back when women weren't allowed to vote, have jobs, or leave the house.
Property.
But now we got money. So we'll start with you again. Do you think that splitting the cost for an engagement ring is the right thing to do?
Absolutely. I would not want to pay. Yes! Oh, yes! I'm a room full of ladies. Yes. Welcome to equal rights. Welcome to equality. Absolutely. And then when you get married, are you going to want half? I mean, when you get divorced, you're going to want half?
Of course.
Oh, well, how can you say that then? You don't want to pay for half the ring, but you want half from the divorce?
You shouldn't be walking around with 30 grand on your finger. Somebody's going to cut it off. Or your dog's going to eat it, and then you have to wait for the dog to poop to get your ring back.
Wendy, I would not want to pay for that on your finger.
But not everybody has Wendy Williams' ring. We're not talking about $30,000. We're talking about chivalry is not dead. If a man wants to...
Yeah, chivalry isn't dead. Just because you pay for half the ring doesn't mean that you're not...
It's not dead.
You're not chivalrous? Come on.
Look what I have. I'm not engaged, but look, a hemp. This is a hemp bracelet that I got.
But it doesn't matter whether it's a hemp or a little tiny bracelet that you get out of a bubblegum machine.
The man should pay.
And
why should the man pay for it?
Because he's the man. Because he's the man.
So when he says you get in there and you clean up because I'm the man, you cook my meal, I'm the man, is that the same thing?
No, we have to agree on certain other things, but something as traditional as the ring. Here's my opinion on this. My opinion on this is that there will be no splitting the cost of a ring. You get me what you can afford, and I swear to you, I will not complain. Also, I'll go one further. I don't believe in ring shopping. I believe that you need to, as soon as you and your man even mention, or woman, you all, or man and woman, how y'all doing? Look.
My girlfriend in L.A. has one of these. She's walking around.
Let me just say this, though. As soon as the word, I can see myself marrying you. Yeah. That's your line, girls, where you slip in and you say, I like white gold and I wear a size 7. Men are not stupid, and then let him go out and get the ring. I just think, I hate the idea of a girl going ring shopping with a man. This is not my first ring. This is my second ring.
What if you ask him?
Girls don't, this one does not ask anybody to marry them. Are you out of your mind? Oh, no.
I mean, this is the problem. Men want a little bit of a challenge. A man's got to love you a little bit more.
Gosh, you guys are stereotyping.
A man wants to feel like a man.
You want to be like
I want to feel like a man with my money in my pocket.
In divorce, maybe you should just rent a ring, then you can give it back when it's over.
I think he's been dating gold diggers. There are great women out there. We're not all about.
No, come on, you guys, let's move on, because here's another one, okay? 19 states have started the body mass index screening in schools to combat childhood obesity. Kids who show signs of being obese, according to the school, were sent home with these vile letters, basically calling them fatsos. They were fat letters informing the parents that you need to do something about your kid's weight. Now, Jane, I'm going to go to you first. Is this right or wrong?
I fight my weight. I struggle with my weight. And I want to say thank you, Mom, when she said, darling, you're getting fat. Because I needed to hear it.
Right.
And Americans need to hear that they're fat. 2/3 of Americans are overweight or obese. It's not a lifestyle. It's a disease. It's food addiction. And we need help. If somebody gets on a plane and they're drunk or they're smoking a cigarette, you say something. But if somebody gets on and they're morbidly obese, that's a lifestyle.
Good for you,
I'm
Jane.
sorry, no.
Good for you. And I'm going to go one further than Jane. I agree with you. When these parents are receiving their letters about their children, they should buy a dozen roses for the person who wrote the letter.
Right.
Obesity leads to health risks.
Well, here's the problem.
Your child is at risk.
But here's the problem. These kids are being given these letters, and the kids know what's inside the letters. They're being given these letters in front of other kids. I, like you, had parents who called me fat every chance that they got. And today, I thank them for that, because God only knows how much fatter I could have been.
Gorgeous.
But at the school, you butt out of my household. You better never send my kid home with some letter.
Yeah, but Wendy, not every parent is like you.
Well, you want to know
not
something?
Every
We
parent's
laugh
like
at
you.
Mama June and Honey Boo Boo, but let's talk real.
Right.
Turn off the TV for a moment, Mama June. Because I'm about to talk about you and your fat family. It is a crime how you continue to feed your daughter like that. There are kids in school to make fun. There's heart disease and all kinds of things. But that's Mama June's problem.
Yeah, but how are they going to know? How's Mama June going to know? She doesn't know.
Well,
she thinks
does she
it's cool.
take her kids to a doctor?
Well, that's the thing. Parents aren't doing that. Parents aren't being parents. So the school has to step in and say...
Well, you know what? Sorry. The school already has too much of a say in people's lives.
The problem is that America's a nation of food addicts.
Right.
We're being bombarded.
And we want to coddle kids and pretend they're not
every single day.
You need a license to drive a car. You should have a license to have a child.
Amen.
And let me tell you something.
Just because you can't have a child, it doesn't mean you should have one.
Let me tell you something about coddling kids. Whether the teachers at the school say something or not, eventually it's going to be the cruel kids on the playground that call them fatso and everything.
Wendy, that's how we grew up. That's how we became strong. It's like, you better go back down the street and beat that kid up.
I like that, but I don't like the teachers being involved. How we grew up is that the teachers weren't involved. Our parents called us fatso. Our doctors put us on the scale, and kids made fun of us.
But
and then we
teachers are the only parents sometimes.
The parents are not
eating right.
Today.
The kids would eat
no
right.
longer raising their kids.
Amen.
Listen, if you want to see how a kid's going to turn out, look at the parents. If the parents are eating bad food, the kid's going to eat bad food.
If the parents
eat your vegetables.
The kid's going to be Mama June.
The problem, would you tell that to Mama June to her face? Because she's been here and I didn't say it.
Listen, I love Mama June.
She made spaghetti with ketchup and a lot of butter.
And you didn't eat it.
I know, I acted like I liked it.
You didn't eat it. I saw it, Wendy, I peeped you. You didn't eat it. You had your little thing on the side. I was like, Wendy's not going to eat that. Yes, I would tell Mama June. I would tell her in a loving way. I love her. And listen, I like my big girls. I actually like being bigger. I do, thank you, Wendy. And I like my big boys, too. So, but here's the thing. I actually like being bigger in person than I am, but it does not look good on television, so I'm a little bit thinner. I do what I have to
and what have
make
you been
it work.
doing to get thin?
Oh, I've been doing a detox, Wendy.
Oh, yeah.
The Martha's Vineyard diet, the one you did.
Oh, yes, I did that years ago.
Yeah, it was great. I did
I'm
it.
starting
15
it tomorrow.
pounds.
Look at me. I mean, excuse me, not look at me, but listen. This panel is over. As you can see, there's a lot to talk about. If you want to know more about my fabulous panelists, go to wendyshow.com. Up next, everybody, it's time for Ask Wendy.